Alright. Alright, am I here? Am I good? Let's see. Good. Uh-huh. Now, let's see. Uh-huh. Okay, looks like I'm good. Alright. It's game time. Hello, everybody. I am Desiderio Ultra, the most out-of-this-world soccer fan you have ever seen, and welcome to V Football News. Yeah, what was it? We got some, Oh, wait, hold on. Am I back? Alright, alright. I'm back? Oh, shit. Alright, great. Shit. Alright, well, that took forever. Shit, alright. Well, that was weird. Uh, yeah, what was it? So, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah. Alright. Crap. Alright, so, yeah, it's V Football News. I've got some interesting stories to talk about today. Gonna be talking about, what was it? The Man City Liverpool red card, which has stirred up a fair bit of controversy. It's somewhat, yeah, somewhat controversial call. What was it? Talking about Barcelona's recent exit from the European Super League, like a year after it pretty much died. Yeah, I don't know, what was it? And also, some somewhat sad news regarding Neymar. And what was it? His spot on the World Cup team might not necessarily being guaranteed. So yeah, what was it? Got some fun stories to talk about today. Let's get into it. Uh, Des, I think I found out why you ain't getting much views on lives. When I view your live in my public feed, it doesn't come up as any viewers, which makes people think that it is either repeat or fake. Is that true? Huh. Hold on. Oh shit, what? Oh wait, what the crap? I'm looking at my analytics for the stream. It does say 0 concurrent viewers. That's weird, huh? Alright, that is weird. I'm not sure. Yeah, not really sure what to do about that. I guess I'll have to look that up later, see if there's some kind of issue, I guess. Okay, well that's interesting. So yeah, what was it? Guess I'll have to look into that later. But for right now, let's get into the news. First story comes to us from The Guardian, written by Jonathan Wilson. You may not like it, You may not like it, the Liverpool red card. Oh wait, no. You may not like the Liverpool red card, but it was the right call. Now this is of course according to The Guardian. What was it? I have what was it? I have my own opinions on this, but we'll get into it. I wanted to show like the actual clip of the red card, but my last stream actually got blocked for showing the Chelsea versus West Ham fight that broke out. I showed a clip of that. So yeah, not gonna do that again. Yeah, don't want to risk that. So yeah, what was it? Luckily, they describe what happened, so you'll just have to use your imagination. Referee Craig Pawson sent off Dominic Soboslai by the letter of the law, the only way it should be done. Right? Refereeing is the most thankless of jobs. There are times when you can get a decision absolutely right and still get criticized on all sides. In the final seconds at Anfield on Sunday, with the Liverpool goalkeeper Alisson caught upfield, Ryan Cherky rolled the ball toward the Liverpool goal. Erling Haaland gave chase and would have gone there to nudge the ball definitively over the line, but he was pulled back by Dominic Soboslai, who would then have caught up with the ball to clear had he not been pulled back by Haaland. So yeah, what was it? Yeah, I don't think I could describe it any better. Yeah, it's a pretty good description of what happened. That's pretty much what happened. Uh, The ball crossed the line, but the referee Greg Pawson, after a VAR review, gave not a goal but a free kick for the first offense, sending Soboslai off for the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Now, yeah, well, this is a This is a very odd situation. I do think this does bring up an interesting question. It's like the goal was going to be scored anyway, but there was a red card but there was, a red card offense in the buildup of it. So, or well, I guess not. Yeah, I guess sort of in the buildup of it. So, it is an interesting question. Should the goal have stood? Should it have not stood? Uh, hmm. I don't know. What was it? I don't know. Part of me thinks that just letting it stand. Part of me thinks that just letting it stand would have been best for all parties. But yeah, what was it? And just sending Soboslai off. But I guess I do kind of understand, the logic behind it. So yeah, what was it? It's a complicated issue. Common sense, no? Said Pep Guardiola, put in the strange position of opposing a decision that technically went for his team. Yeah, it's like, what was it? I mean, he still got a free kick out of it, and Liverpool went down to 10 men. But he was also denied a goal, so it's like, it's kind of a lose-win, you know? Very odd situation to be put in. Very odd. We won the game, but now Dominic Soboslai cannot play. I know he pulled him, but how many pulls are there? And the referee says play on in this country, in this league. Give a goal 3-1, Soboslai can play and we are happy. Mm. I can live with the fact, although I don't like it, that the referee follows the rule book, said Arne Slot. Yeah, what was it? It's like, yeah, it's like, what was it? It is kind of hard to complain about this one because technically speaking, what was it? What was it? He was kind of in the right, but it also feels like, oh shit, sorry, I didn't. Classic YouTube, wanting peds and weirdos to be famous and good content creators to be left in the dust like Liverpool's top 4 hopes this season. Alright, yeah, crap. Sorry I missed that one. What was it? I was looking at something else. Dominic makes a foul on Holland in that last situation, which is a clear shirt pull, and he was through to goal, so he would have scored. So that's a red card. And I think the Sunderland manager is really happy that he gives the red card. So that's the rule book, and you follow the rule book. Soboslai will be suspended for Wednesday's game away at Sunderland. Yeah, crap. What was it? Yeah, what was it? Liverpool are gonna have to go up against against, what was it, an overachieving Sunderland side without Soboslai. That's gonna be an interesting match to watch. It's good, lad. It happens. When you become famous, can I become a mod along with Collins and, and all of that? Um, sure, why not? When my stream gets enough chatters that I need a mod, I'll definitely come to you. I'll definitely go to you and Collins first. Just just give the goal. Don't give a red card. Simple as that, Holland said. Many pundits seem to agree. On commentary on Sky, for instance, Gary Neville called it a killjoy decision that killed one of the great moments and lamented a smell of the game that's completely gone. Yeah, what was it? It's like I do feel like, had that not happened and had, Szoboszlai not pulled down Holland, it would have been a fun moment, It's always fun. Well, it's not fun, obviously, if you're a member of the losing team, but it is always fun when, like, a goalkeeper gets kind of caught out like that, and someone just, like, what was it, sends the ball toward an open net and scores. That's always really funny, if you're not, on the team that scored on. But now, what was it, there's just this whole controversy around it, and it's just not really that fun to talk about. Yeah. The rules are fucking stupid, and it's a disgrace this can happen. Just give the yellow and give the goal. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, part of me thinks that probably would have been. Yeah, part of me does think that probably would have been a better alternative, Eh, But, what's done is done. There seemed a general sense that this was another example of VAR ruining the game. Before VAR, it's a goal, said Wayne Rooney on the match day. So let's go back to it. Uh, but this isn't really a VAR issue. I mean, yeah, what was it? It isn't totally a VAR issue. It is, what was it? This was up to the goalie. I mean, no, not up to the goalie, up to the ref. God damn it. What am I saying? This isn't technology exposing a microscopic This isn't technology exposing a microscopic detail to penalize that which would have previously gone unnoticed. If there is a criticism of Pawson in this instance, it's that he needed VAR to get the decision correct. Although it's understandable that he should stand behind it. This is simply process. Referees have a certain amount of discretion, but they can't simply ignore offenses because they have a sense that to do so somehow feels right. Yeah, well, I do. And there is a point to that too. It's like obviously, obviously refs, do have some room to kind of judge things for themselves. But at the end of the day, they do. But at the end of the day, the rules are rules and they have to enforce them. What was it? Obvi- yeah, obviously, Pawson here does deserve some criticism, but it's not 100% on him. At the end of the day, he was just doing his job. Szoboszlai would have cleared the ball had he not been fouled by Holland. That is another part. Holland did, yeah, Holland did also technically foul Szoboszlai after Szoboszlai fouled him. Crap. This whole thing is just a complete mess. Therefore, it cannot be a goal. But Holland would have scored had he not been fouled by Szoboszlai, so Pawson goes back to the offense. Free kick and a red card. Alright, yeah, what was it? So yeah. Holland would have scored had Szoboszlai not pulled him back, had not fouled him, but then Szoboszlai would have stopped it had Holland not also fouled him in return. Yeah, what was it? It was just a total mess. Fouls don't just cancel out. It might have been more fun for the goal to stand, but fun is not the referee's job. He has to ensure the laws are followed and that it's fair for everybody, including teams who were not involved in the game. Des, do I see the thing we scare of most again? What? Not sure what you're talking about. I don't think so. Why, what happened? Did I miss some? Hmm. See. Oh, okay. Oh, you didn't hear about that? Okay. You know what? Just wait on it. It's not bad news. Yeah, well, is it just wait. You'll see what it's about. Arsenal are 6 points ahead of City with a goal difference that is 5 better. With 13 games to go, there remains a significant possibility of a tight title race. Imagine Cherky's goal is given and the sides finish level on points. But City take the league because their goal difference is 1 better. Would it be fair that Arsenal lost the title because of a goal scored after an obvious foul by Holland? Hmm. I guess that's an interesting way to look at it. What was it? It is easy to, look at things in the moment and not really consider, what's it called? Second order effects, I think they're called. Yeah, well, was it a lot of the arguments, against this the goal being disallowed is like, about like, what people think would have been like more fun, I guess, or would have been more fair. Yeah, what was it? Had it yeah, had it not what was it? Had the goal stood, what would it? They would have been, what was it, level on points, but like with a smaller but like with a small goal difference. And yeah, what was it? And yeah, what was it? And yeah, what was it? That really wouldn't be that, like, I guess, fair in the way that people are talking about it with this situation, or that fun or interesting. Hmm. So yeah, what was it? So yeah, what was it? It's a interesting way to look at it. I didn't one that I hadn't really considered before. Or say the goal had been given. Soboslai had stayed on, and he then scores the winner against Sunderland on Wednesday. Okay, now at all right, this point is getting a bit speculative. This is, obviously we have no way of predicting this. Would that be fair to Liverpool's challengers for Champions League qualification, or on Sunderland for whatever places in the league table and prize money that costs? Hmm. There has been a lot of resigned talk since the incident of how the decision may be correct within the letter of the law, as though the law should somehow not be as it is. But think of the incentives created if the goal were given. Do we really want players who have been fouled, but an advantage played to have carte blanche then to foul the player who fouled them? Hmm. What was it? That is also a good point. What was it? A decision like that would have set kind of a dangerous precedent where, what was it? Where we give kind of leeway for players who have been fouled to kind of foul other people and just kind of get away with it. And the grand scheme of things, it probably is better to, not let that happen. Yeah. Eh. Fouls are bad. If this situation is unsatisfactory, it is because Soboslai cheated, which is why he had to be sent off. Refereeing is an extremely difficult job. They are often making fractional decisions at high speed with a view that can be impeded. Their decisions are often necessarily subjective. Earlier in the game, when Mark Gahey fouled a through on goal Mohamed Salah, was that not the denial of a goal scoring opportunity? Possibly, but probably not. Neither decision, though, would have been categorically wrong. Pawson determined that it wasn't, and Gahey stayed on. Alright. Once again, fair argument, looking at, what was it, the certain subjectivity of refereeing decisions. Slot moaning about that decision is tedious. Oh shit, your team actually won. Your team actually won on the, what was it, the flooded pitch, I think you said, or just the wet pitch? Hey, good for you, man. I guess your defenders didn't screw up too bad this time. Slot moaning about that decision is tedious but understandable and predictable. But complaining about a decision that was not merely correct, but the only possible decision, makes no sense at all. Wait, what? You won 10-9. Damn, what the hell is that scoreline? My defenders still screwed up. My attack just carried because they sucked just as much. Oh, damn, wow. That is crazy. Man, what was it? Yeah. I mean, 10-9. That really is a crazy scoreline. Damn. Alright. Alright, so yeah, well, what was it? This was a very, this was a very complicated call. The ref was just laughing, and I felt bad for the lads. It was hard looking at a 200-pound ref just laughing at you. No freaking way. Come on. Oh my god. This sounds like a very... Oh my god. This sounds like it was a very fun game. Oh, man. So, yeah, what was it? So yeah, this is a very this is a very complicated call. I understand why it's so controversial. It's like there were a lot of moving parts to this, a lot of yeah, what was it? A lot of potential side effects of the decision. Yeah, what was it? This is gonna be a very yeah, this is this is always gonna be a very contentious call. The funniest goal of them all was when the other team's only good defender headed it back to their goalie, and the goalie just catches and kicks it out, but he miskicks it, and because the pitch is so wet, it ends up rolling backwards and it goes into the goal. What? Oh my god. That is you could, oh my god. These youth soccer games are having freaking Looney Tunes physics now. He miskicked the ball and it rolled back into his own net. That's amazing. Oh crap. I hope someone got that on camera. I damn. All right. So yeah, that was pretty much all I had to say about that article. The next article, as you are already aware, is about the Super League, but it is good news. Barcelona withdraw from Barcelona. The laws of physics are broken in Ireland. I think he put some type of spin in it, and the spin actually went against him. I feel bad for the guy because he didn't even play bad. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, what was it? A goalkeeper scoring an own goal, it's like, yeah, that shit is gonna haunt him for like yeah, that shit's gonna haunt him for a while after this. That is honestly insane. Crap. So yeah, what was it? So yeah, the next story, as you already know, is about the Super League, but is good news. This is from the BBC Sport. Barcelona withdraw from European Super League project. Like a year after the Super League pretty much died because it only had two teams. Yeah, I don't know. It's like uh, I'm really wondering, like, have they really spent all this time trying to figure out ways to make the Super League work? It's like, I don't even know, man. I don't even know. It's like, what were the. It's like you only had. It's like you announced this thing, and then within like a few days to I think a week, the whole thing fell apart because you only had two teams left in it. I'm not sure how you could salvage that. Hmm. uh, I don't know what these teams think sometimes. Just take it this way. It could have been worse. You could be a Wolverhampton Wanderers fan. That is true. Damn. Alright. This story comes to us from. The story was written by Craig Nelson. Barcelona have withdrawn from the European Super League project, leaving rivals Real Madrid as the only club still signed to the proposal of a break. That. Are you kidding me? What the hell? Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm coming back. Yep, I'm back. Alright, let's see. What the hell? Alright. Huh? Sadly, I do have some bad news. I got injured during the match. Ah, man. It was the third or fourth of the injuries because of how fucked up the pitch was. Oh, crap. Oh, man. What was it? Third or fourth injury? Man. God damn. Yeah, I mean, shit like that happens when you play on a super wet pitch. Damn, man. Sorry about that, dude. That sucks. Hmm. See. Bro, soccer in Ireland gets ridiculous. My dad was a goalie and he was there headbutting referees. Ah, crap. Hmm. Back in his time as a goalie. Damn. Damn, man. Your dad pulled a freaking Zidane? Nice. All right. The reigning La Liga champions confirmed their decision in a brief statement released on the club website. Yeah, I mean, it was really brief. It wasn't even a full page, I'm sure. I don't think. FC Barcelona hereby announced that today it has formally notified the European Super League company and the clubs involved the one other club involved of its withdrawal from the European Super League project, said the club. Yeah, that was all it is, just like a short statement saying they were out. Let's see. It ain't once, I say. He get he get 4 red cards a season. He also scored 5 goals in a season once. Oh, nice. He scored 4 pens and a last-minute equalizer in a game. Man, he's a cool dad, though. He doesn't headbutt you. I mean, yeah, I'd hope he doesn't headbutt you, man. Oh, crap. That would be yeah, that would be bad. Yeah. Alright. A total of 12 clubs signed up to form a breakaway European Super League in 2021, including Premier League sides Manchester United, Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, and Tottenham. Yeah. Do you know there's a controversy recently that the current Tottenham manager, what was his name, Thomas Frank, got caught drinking out of an Arsenal cup? I don't even know, man. It's like it's like what are you even thinking doing that? Isn't there like a famous story? Isn't there like a famous story that like they told Sung Hyung Min he's not allowed to own a red car like when he signed for Tottenham? I don't know if that story's true, but if it is, it's like I don't know, man. I don't know what Thomas Frank was thinking. Oh damn. That guy is gonna be lucky if he lasts more than like the next couple months. Oh. The hardest he ever got with me was a box to the head because I told my sister that he was a big scumbag and he overheard it and he punched me in the head and I was out for 2 hours. I earned it, not gonna lie. Oh, damn. All right, yeah. Oh yeah, I guess you shouldn't be saying stuff like that. Damn. Eh, yeah, nah. I mean, obviously, that is bad, but well, the stuff like that happens sometimes. Mm. But following a backlash from supporters, all 6 Premier League clubs withdrew from the project within 72 hours of its announcement. Yeah, literally within 3 days of the Super League's announcement, it was down to like 6 teams. What was it? God, what were, yeah, it was down to like 6 teams. Hmm. Classic family. There's worse. You could be a family full of Harrogate Town supporters. Bottom of League 2. EFL's bottom league. Yeah. I mean, I guess that would be worse. Yeah. But following a backlash from supporters, all 6 Premier League clubs withdrew from the project within 72 hours of its announcement. Yeah, well, was it within 3 days of the Super League's announcement? It was down to like I think 3 teams. Who was it again? Barcelona, Real Madrid. I think it was Atletico Madrid, and yeah, the 3 big Spanish teams and the 3 big Italian teams. Yeah, Juventus, Inter, and AC Milan. Yeah, what was it? I think what was it? They also offered spots to, I think it was Bayern, Dortmund, and PSG, but I think all 3 of those teams turned them down. So yeah, I guess good on them. They actually did some right there. Juventus became the 10th club to withdraw from the plans in June 2024, but Barcelona and Real Madrid remained committed to the project. Barcelona president Joan Laporta confirmed in October. Des, if Leeds and West Ham win tomorrow, Spurs are only 3 points off being relegated. Oh shit, wait, hold on, is that true? I mean, I know they're in a relegation battle, but is it... Hold on. Oh crap, you're right. Yeah, you're right. What was it? Yeah. Nice. Oh man, what was it? Ah. uh, well, you know. Well, I mean, at least this just goes to show that money really can't buy success. Hmm. I don't want that to happen. Let Man United win tomorrow for the haircut. Oh. Yeah, no, what was it? I'm gonna talk about that later, but yeah. I have something lined up for that, but yeah. Oh crap. This is really this is crazy though. This is crazy. Them on a 4-game win streak. Oh man. You know that guy is excited. You know that guy is like, finally, it's time. Crap. Alright. Barcelona president Joan Laporta confirmed in October of 2025 the club wanted to re-establish links with UEFA and rejoin the European Football Clubs, EFC, previously known as the European Clubs Association, ECA. Or he's miserable because he has no other job. Yeah, what was it? He has to... Oh yeah, that could also be a possibility. He has to go back to his day job because he's no longer a meme. That could also be it. That could also happen. Yeah. The La Liga Giants were expelled from the ECA along with the original 12 clubs that signaled their intention to join the breakaway league. After the proposals were made public, the other 10 clubs who also withdrew have all since been reinstated to the EFC. Meanwhile, Real Madrid are seeking substantial damages from UEFA following a series of court rulings made against the way the European governing body responded to the breakaway league plans. Wait, really? Oh, crap. I don't know, man. It's like... I don't know, man. It's like, obviously, the... Oh, yeah. Oh, you actually watched the Super Bowl the other night? Yeah, crap. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, what was it? Me and my fam... Yeah, what was it? A bunch of family members came over to my house for a big watch party for it. It was a fun time. Yeah. I actually watched the Super Bowl last night. I fell asleep before the fourth quarter. I saw the score when I woke up and started smashing the wall because of what I saw. Damn, dude. Yeah, that was crazy, man. I don't know. I don't know how the I I'm not I don't really watch a lot of American football. I only really watch the Super Bowl. I have no idea how the Patriots managed to make it to a Super Bowl. They did not play very well. Oh man. Oh crap. Yeah. It was an alright game. If there was one thing I hated that there was a million freaking AI and sports betting commercials. That shit sucked. Crap. I don't like it's like two of my least favorite things to emerge in the last couple of years, and both of the uh, yes, and both of them are like all over this thing. By the way, some of your streams, if I stop commenting for a who? Uh, all right. All right, man. While, but I didn't leave. It means I fell asleep because my sleep schedule is back to normal. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, I'm crap. Yeah, what was it? I get it. It is pretty. Yeah, it is. I guess it is pretty late for you over in Ireland. It's like, yeah, pretty. Yeah, a couple hours difference. Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with that. What was it? Yeah, as long as the stream is still playing, it still counts as a view. All right. Ah, crap. What was I? Oh man, it's 1 a.m. for you where you are. Damn. Yeah, I wouldn't blame you for falling asleep. That is pretty late. Uh, oh, there it was. Madrid's commercial court ruled in May of 2024 that European and world governing bodies, such as FIFA, were practicing anti competitive behavior and abusing their dominant position, echoing a similar decision made by the European Court of Justice. I mean, okay, I guess that is something you do have to acknowledge. It's like, yeah, technically, the European Super League didn't do anything illegal. It's like they didn't break the law in any way, but what was it? It was a bad idea. It would have been bad for the sport as a whole, and nobody wanted it. So it's like, I don't know, they can't just start going around suing people, or, well, I guess they can, they have. But at the end of the day, this was just an awful decision that would have been bad for the sport as a whole. So, I don't know. I really hope Real Madrid doesn't win this case. It would just set an awful precedent. Don't worry, I have no school tomorrow, so you don't have to do your usual and say, bro, you have school tomorrow. Oh, crap. Okay, alright, well, that's good. Right. The case was brought by A22 Sports Management, the company behind the ESL, against UEFA, FIFA, Spain's La Liga, and the Spanish Football Federation RFEF. UEFA has since changed its rules around new competitions following the collapse of the ESL proposal. Yeah, you ain't getting views because people thinks it's a repeat or a fake because your views clearly show you have more fans than you think. Yeah, man, I don't know. It's like I'll have to look up what's going on, see if there's anything I can do about that, it's weird. Yeah, I mean, most of my videos have been doing all right. Yeah, my shorts have been doing pretty good too. So, at least there's that. It added the latest judgment made by the Provincial Court of Madrid last October did not validate the Super League project, nor does it undermine UEFA's current authorization rules. Yeah, it's like for whatever, I obviously have my problems with FIFA and UEFA, and they are, what was it? They are, what was it, justifiable grievances. But between them and the Super League, they definitely are the lesser of the two evils. So, I'm fine with them winning this one. The latest step in the slow death of the ESL. Oh, I guess this part was written by a different person. Dale Johnson. Hmm. Barcelona's withdrawal. I always say that word weird for some reason. From the European Super League project has been expected for months. It is just the latest step in the slow death of what is generally accepted was generally accepted as a badly conceived and disastrously delivered attempt to break away from the Champions League. There was a time when Arsenal didn't beat Man City for 3,178 days. God damn. How the tables have turned. Oh man. Crap, really? Wow, that is crazy. mm, yeah, what was it? The last time City beat Arsenal was when City won the treble? Really? Oh shit. Huh. Oh yeah, I think you're right. Oh damn. Man, I didn't think about that. That is crazy. Damn. The closed shop project was finished as soon as the six Premier League clubs pulled out in 2021. Yeah, it's like yeah, it's like even though they still had six other clubs, it's like without all the Premier League clubs, the idea pretty yeah, the idea pretty was just dead in the water. It's like it's like, what was it? Like it or not, the Premier League is the biggest, most popular league in the world with the biggest teams. This, the European Super League could never work without them, for better or worse. And Arsenal still lost the title to them twice. Yeah, that is true. With the fan-controlled Bundesliga teams not interested and Paris Saint-Germain snubbing it too, yeah, like I said, what was it? They offered spots to both PSG and Bayern and Dortmund, but they said no. It was not going to be financially viable. Juventus had pulled out by the time A22 Sports, the company behind it, tried a relaunch at the end of 2024. Rebranded as the Unify League, it turned out to be another misstep. The 96 team multi tiered competition was at least based on sporting merit, but the top division was limited to just 16 teams. It was not likely to get the widespread support of top clubs it required. Yeah, I think I saw something about this. It's like they tried to relaunch the Super League with like tiers. I think it was like gold, blue, and white. Hmm. Another way to help boost live views is making scheduled times for them, and people can see when you're going live instead of doing random times. You know, yeah, that is true. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, that is true. I really do want to stream more consistently, but what was it? Stuff comes up sometimes, and it can be hard. But yeah, well, I do want to try and create a more consistent schedule. That really would help. Barcelona and Real Madrid plugged on, going through the courts to prove UEFA had no grounds to block the Super League. The La Liga duo had some success, with UEFA having to rewrite its authorization rules, but Real Madrid also said they had won the right to claim substantial damages. But it was a series of Pyrrhic victories. Real Madrid might still try to fight on, but in truth, the European Super League was killed off 5 years ago. Yeah, it's like after the first fall, it was just kind of dead. I don't think the Super League can really go anywhere from here. I really don't. Yeah, family first, and of course your work. So until you make money off this, the work comes first. Family always comes first despite the money. Yeah, that's true. It's like, yeah. Especially yeah. Yeah, especially since I work with my family. I actually have what was it? Because it's winter, we actually haven't had as much landscaping work. So really I should be able to stream more. Yeah. But, what was it? Other stuff has happened. But yeah, what was it? But yeah, what was it? I do still want to try to stream a bit more consistently. I think part of the prob I think part of the problem I think part of the problem is I want to try and stream earlier in the day so that's easier for like other people from Europe to watch. But at the same time, I also don't want to stream when there are soccer games going on. Since, soccer fans are obviously watching soccer at those times. So yeah, what was it? It's kind of a weird thing. So yeah, what was it? So yeah, if any so yeah, if anything, I feel like with this whole Barcelona withdrawing from the Super League, it's just another nail in the coffin for the European Super League. But I feel like that coffin was kind of buried a long time ago. It's like despite Real Madrid's attempts to sue UEFA and FIFA, I really don't think anything is going to come of this. It's like opposition to the European Super League was so big and like so unifying for a lot of soccer fans like all over the world. I really don't think anything like it or anything too similar to it can ever really work. I really don't. Yeah, well, it's just a dead idea. So yeah, what was it? Moving on. So yeah, what was it? That's pretty much all I had to say about that article. Moving on from happier news to some unfortunately sadder news. Yeah, what was it? This one. So yeah, what was it? I thought this was interesting because I saw this along with like a different story by Touchline. I'm not sure how true this is, but I did think it would be interesting to talk about. Neymar's 2026 World Cup spot in question as Carlo Ancelotti reportedly makes decision on Brazil's core. Vinicius and Rafinha locked in. But what about Santos' star man? Yeah, what was it? According to certain interviews with Carlo Ancelotti, it seems like Vinicius and Rafinha are definitely going to be it seems like Vinicius and Rafinha are definitely going to be starters for the World Cup. And that puts one Neymar Jr. in a somewhat precarious situation. So yeah, let's talk about it. With the 2026 World Cup approaching, Carlo Ancelotti is already shaping the spine. Let's see. I think Neymar will play striker or right winger. Hmm. I mean, yeah, I guess that's possible. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I mean, that's possible, obviously. Obviously, Neymar isn't really a natural striker, but at the same time, it's like, what are Brazil's other striker options? They have Richarlison. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, maybe he will play striker. We'll have to see. With Oh wait, no. They have Endrick. Yeah, what was it? What was it? Yeah, they have Endrick, who is playing pretty well in Liga right now. So, crap. I don't know how I forgot about him. Endrick must be trying to switch to England because of Ancelotti being appointed. Oh crap! Yeah. With the 2026 World Cup approaching, Carlo Ancelotti is already shaping the spine of his Brazil project. The Italian coach has reportedly decided that Vinicius Jr. and Rafinha are certain to make the cut, pillars of the new cycle and symbols of continuity in attack. Yet, as the list of guaranteed names begins to solidify, one question continues to dominate the national conversation. Will Neymar make it? Oh, oh shit, I didn't say. What was it? This article comes to us from World Soccer Talk, and it's written by Martina Alcheva. I forgot to say the name of the author. I'm very professional, as you can tell. Yeah. I feel. Yeah, I feel there is a point to that. I feel like. Yeah. Yeah. Don't forget who is manager, the Endrick hater himself, Ancelotti. Endrick doesn't have a chance. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. Hmm. Yeah, I feel like that might cause some. Yeah, that might cause some problems for Endrick. Yeah, we'll have to see. Ancelotti's early clarity offers reassurance, but it also exposes the ruthlessness of modern international soccer. Brazil is not being built on reputation alone, even when that reputation belongs to the most famous forward of a generation. It's a bit debatable. Since taking charge, the Italian tactician has been deliberate in both tone and selection. While he is believed to be close to finalizing his squad framework, the door remains open for late movement. Speaking publicly in Rio de Janeiro, the coach made it clear that nothing is entirely locked. The list is not closed, Ancelotti said, stressing that form, fitness, and intensity across the European season will ultimately determine final decisions. According to ESPN Brazil, as many as 11 players are already viewed as guaranteed selection if they remain fit. So, a full starting 11. Alright. Forming the backbone of the squad. That core includes Alisson, alright, understandable, Marquinhos, Gabriel Magal. I always mess up this guy's last name. Magalhães, I think. Casemiro, you know what? Casemiro has improved a bit. Bruno Guimaraes, Vinicius Jr., unfortunately, Rafinha, the best Brazilian in La Liga, Rodrigo, Esteval, Matthias Cunha, and Gabriel Martinelli. A blend of leadership, explosiveness, and tactical reliability. Vinicius and Rafinha, in particular, are seen as non-negotiables. Well, one of them is. The other one, I give or take. Their consistency at club level and compatibility with Ancelotti's system make them automatic choices in a tournament where margins are unforgiving. Vinicius is consistent at club level? Yeah, sure. However, Neymar's place in the Brazil squad is not guaranteed. Eh, I don't know. I'm honestly not too sure about that. The 34-year-old remains in a race against time following knee surgery and a prolonged struggle to regain rhythm. While he has returned to full training, doubts persist about whether he can withstand the physical and tactical demands of a modern World Cup. Damn, man, what was it? It's crazy. What was it? I feel like it's kind of crazy to be talking about like Neymar like this. It's like, you know, Messi is like 39, Ronaldo is 41, and it's like it's like everybody is like 100% sure they're both going to play at the 2026 World Cup. So yeah, to be having this conversation about like Neymar, who's like a good few years younger than both of them. I don't know, it's honestly a bit sad. Yeah, it's honestly kind of sad. What was it? Given what was it? Given all the promise that Neymar had when he was younger. Ancelotti has been firm and unsentimental. Modern football does not only demand talent, the coach said, but also physical condition and intensity. If Neymar deserves to be included, if he's playing well and is better than the alternatives, he will go to the World Cup, but only if he is 100%, not 80%. The statement has become the defining line of Neymar's candidacy. Damn. Where and whether Neymar fits. Tactically, Neymar no longer fits neatly into Ancelotti's structure. He is not viewed as a winger, nor as a traditional number 9. Instead, the coach sees him, if selected, as a central, hybrid option operating between the lines. I guess that's an interesting way to try to use Neymar. Guess we'll see if that's. I'd be interested in seeing how that works out. I think he has to play centrally, Ancelotti explained. Not on the wing, because in modern soccer, the wingers have to help out defensively. Yeah, what was it? Yeah. If you need a winger to help out defensively, you're not going to get that from Neymar. Yeah, that's just not happening. Oh my god. Yeah, imagine trying to ask Neymar to track back and defend. It's like, you probably have an easier time pulling teeth. The issue is competition. That role is already contested by players like Rafinha, Matthias Cunha, and Joao Pedro. Joao Pedro, and potentially Endrick. Yeah, younger, fitter, and fully integrated into the system. Yeah, it's like all of these guys are younger, they're playing well at a higher level. All of these guys are still playing at pretty good to great European clubs. Neymar, he's 34. He's already returned to Brazil with Santos. And that's not to say that the Brazilian league is bad. It's a good league. Players go from there to Europe all the time, but it is still, but it is still a lower level. And like they said before with Neymar's injuries and the like, yeah, things really aren't looking too great for him. For the first time in his international career, the former Barcelona and PSG star is not the default solution. He is an option who must prove superiority, not sustainability, not merely suitability. Damn. Oh, that's it? Okay. Yeah, what was it? I mean, it's crazy. I mean, yeah, it really is crazy. It's like, and this is probably, yeah, is, bro. Damn it. Yeah, what was it? It's crazy. It's like Neymar. Neymar is like, I think 5 years younger than Messi, 17, and is I think 7 years younger than Ronaldo. And it's like the way people are talking about this, they're talking about like it's gonna be all three of their last World Cup. It's like that is just crazy. I don't know. I don't know. The idea that Neymar might retire like around the same time as Messi and Ronaldo, you know, it's like there's no doubt that, in his prime, Neymar was almost, if not just as good as those two, but it really doesn't look like he's going to have the longevity that they have. I really don't know how much longer Neymar is really going to be, world class, good enough to play at a World Cup. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if Neymar makes the next World Cup 2030. We'll have to see. You know what? The heat in what was it, Saudi Arabia might be good for his old joints at that point. uh, I don't know. Yeah, that would be fun. I don't know. Do you think Neymar makes the 2030 Brazil squad? Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. So yeah, that story was a bit of a letdown. Didn't want to end off on such a sour note, so let's end things off on a story that's a bit more fun. Crap. What the hell? Man United fan who refused to cut his hair until his side won 5 in a row could visit barbers soon. Yeah, what was it? I told you I had an article about this guy when we talked about him earlier. This is from the Daily Mail, written by Cameron Charters. Yeah, what was it? Uh, if you're unaware, which I know you're not unaware, but the Manchester United fan, Frank Illett, said a year ago that he would not get his hair cut until Man United won 5 in a row. Well, now, Man United is on a 4-game win streak. Well, yep. Now tomorrow, the day after I'm recording this, Man United will go up against West Ham, and if they win, then this dude gets to cut his hair. Yeah. Manchester United fan Frank Illett has lived to regret vowing not to cut his hair until his troubled team won 5 matches in a row. But if all goes well, he could finally visit the barbers on Wednesday morning after 490 days. Holy crap. Over a year. Like almost over a year. God damn. That's crazy. For Frank, 29, who lives in Spain. Wait, the guy lives in Spain? I actually didn't know that. What the hell? Last had a trim in October of 2024. And his wild locks have won him 1 million followers on social media. God damn. 1 million? God, I wish someone told me you could get 1 million followers just for not cutting your hair. I would have stopped cutting my hair a long time ago. Damn. Under previous manager Ruben Amorim, Manchester United never won more than 3 in a row. That is honestly an amazing stat. They straight up never won more than 3 games in a row under Amorim. I don't even know what to say, man. That is just amazing. I remember, Amorim did a pretty good job in Portugal. He was great over there. So I don't know, did he suck, or like did Man United just suck any and all talent he had as a manager out of him? Who knows? Who really knows? But with former midfielder Michael Carrick acting as interim manager, they have won 4 on the trot against Manchester City, Arsenal, Fulham, and yesterday, Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah, what was it? Not bad teams either. It's like Arsenal, Man City. Yeah, what was it? That's not bad. Obviously, these teams are, not doing as well lately, but they're still, big 6 clubs. Now, only West Ham and 90 minutes on Tuesday stand between Frank and a return to normality. After yesterday's victory, he said, "This hair is going soon. 4 out of 5 down. This is the first time it's been 4 in a row since I started the challenge. This time, it is happening. Thank you so much, Michael Carrick." Wow, he's really getting excited over this. It'd be a real shame if they were to lose tomorrow. Damn. If United clinch victory against the relegation-threatened East London side, Frank has promised to donate his hair to charity. Wait, what? Oh, Oh wait, no, yeah. I forgot I forgot that's a real thing. It's like some charities for like I think like cancer survivors and like other people like let you donate hair. Crap. I forgot that was a thing. It's like I understand why it's done, but the idea of donating hair also just sounds like the weirdest thing ever. Damn. Frank Illett 29. Oh, okay. Man United have won 4 Premier League matches in a row. Will Frank get his trim? Let's see, come on. Alright. It is the closest Illett has come to finally bagging a long-awaited haircut. He began his challenge last October as a way to spread some humor amid a difficult period for the club, and has seen his social media following skyrocket to 1 million fans on Instagram. Goddamn. TNT Sports shared a post on X after Saturday's game, teasing Frank about his potential barber's appointment on Wednesday, saying, Man United have won 4 Premier League matches in a row. Will Frank finally get his trim? Nice. The broadcaster also posted an AI image of manager Michael Carrick giving the 29-year-old a trim while sat at a barber's chair. Oh, I guess it's that one. Alright, that's pretty fun. Nice. Oh, that's it? Okay. Huh. Thought this would be longer. So yeah, what was it? Man, you can finally give this guy a haircut. You know, it would be freaking hilarious. So yeah, what was it? The only thing that stands between this guy and a haircut is West Ham. Man United's 5th win in a row would finally allow him to get his haircut. Oh crap. You know, West Ham have the potential to do the funniest thing ever right now. Yeah, crap. But yeah, what was it? I do think I do think it's gonna be hilarious when this guy gets his hair cut and then, everyone stops caring about him. Yeah, it's like, what was it? His whole thing was based on like this meme of him not getting his hair cut. Like, is anyone gonna care about him after he gets his hair cut? Like, is he just gonna is he just gonna lose his followers? I mean, I honestly hope not, I do like the guy, he seems nice, but at the same time, I think it would be really funny if this guy just falls into obscurity after all this. But hey, that's just me. Yeah, let me know what you think. Alright. Yeah, alright. Alright, yeah. I think that's gonna be the end of the stream for tonight. Alright. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Hope to see you next time.